This is RGCWV Random Geek Culture in West Virginia. I am your host, Luke Hersey, and this is the YouTube section of our geek media thing. Untitled series is apparently what my fans have decided it should be called. I put out a couple surveys, and people are voting on it staying Untitled series. One was RGCWV and Luke's 42 cents. Another one was, I can't even remember what it was. Well, that's what people decided. If anybody else has any suggestions, go ahead and throw it in the comments. And at the end of the video, you can also hit the subscribe. No, it's over there. That's right. The subscribe button, and you will subscribe to the YouTube series. If you're wondering why I'm wearing these, when took my daughter to go see Cats tonight. Yep. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty bad. Okay, so to put it all out there, I have watched the Cats, both in live theater and on several YouTube series. I think there was even a TV special where they had recorded a Broadway show or whatever and put it out there. I saw that too. I like Cats, and this movie is a clear representation of not every series can easily transfer over to another medium. It doesn't belong in theater. It's on screen. It doesn't. The motion capture, a lot of people have said, is horrifying. So to put it a little bit better into perspective, the theater that we went to go see it in, they had it in a extremely small screen because it hasn't been doing well, and it wasn't bad. The visuals were not bad, and for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, I would say wait until it comes on DVD or streaming or whatever, because you'll probably enjoy it a lot more. I can see this movie doing a lot better on this small screen. There were some pretty good performances. One that comes to mind is Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen was great in this movie. Idris Elba was good in this movie. He was like he always is. He's Idris Elba. Taylor Swift wasn't bad either. She was pretty good. I'm not a big fan of Rebel Wilson. Her performance was okay. The guy that does the driving with the driving karaoke with the stars or whatever, that guy, forget his name. He wasn't bad either. He was a tuxedo cat. There was a a fat tuxedo cat that he was pretty funny. But it's very evident that it was originally a theatrical live-action performance, and it's great in that context, but within the context of screen, it was horrible. There were certain things that... So, there were certain shows that when they made the conversion to the 420 to 1080p high definition, they were not as enjoyable because there were certain details that they didn't refine in the on the small screen, that when they made it higher definition, it made it less enjoyable because there were certain details you didn't necessarily want to see. And that's what this movie was. There was so many details where I was like, what? Like, I mean, not to let out too many spoilers, but man, if you see it on a big screen, the chick that sings Memories, they did some details that was obviously added post-production. It was horrible. This, I'm not even gonna. I'm not even. But it was bad. The performances, the singing, they were great. The performances of the singing and the dancing and the ballet moves and all that. It was a big production and on real theater. That's amazing. One of the things that's not as impressive in real films that aren't practical effects are not as impressive because they can be recreated in computer generation. And this movie, though they may have done everything motion capture, you're like, is this impressive or not? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this right now. There's a lot of things that they could have done to make this better, and they didn't. Truthfully, I feel like this was something that they have been cooking on for a while, and for like 10, 20 years, trying to bring Cats to the big screen, and they should have, not even waited longer. I just feel like they went in the wrong direction. I feel like if they had just done a recreation of Cats with costumes, the Cats like the Broadway production, and done it as a TV movie, that would have been a better call. And they wouldn't have lost a whole bunch of money because, man, like, they've literally gone to the toilet with the sales right now. It's something like a 75% loss. It's crazy. It's a bad decision. And this, I hate to say, but voting with your wallet may be a good idea. Just wait till it comes out on streaming, on DVD, because I think that if Hollywood sees that these aren't the kind of movies that we want, that we don't necessarily want them to recreate theatrical productions on the big screen, they're not going to do it. So, I mean, there's a lot of media companies that only listen to how well the sales did versus, how well, people like it. Just that's where cult classics come from. They didn't do well, but they have a huge following, and then it becomes a bigger thing later. So I'm just saying, Belle liked it. She's 11, she loves cats like the animal. She's never seen the Broadway production, so maybe that's it. Maybe I'm jaded by this point. I don't know. But either way, here in a few seconds, the end of the video is going to happen. You can hit, nope, not that way, that way. You can hit that subscribe button that will come up right here, and then you can subscribe to the channel. Here very soon, we're going to have a new episode of Bobby's Classic Cartridge Catalog. Also, going to be starting a website soon that will bring all of it together. I'll start selling merchandise like vinyls and t-shirts and stuff like that. So look out for that. But hit that subscribe button. Help me out. No, it's that way. Hit that subscribe button. And if you guys like this, give me an email. randomwvgeek@gmail.com. And Have a good night.